David Eric Dave Grohl was born in January 14th of 1969 in Warren, Ohio. Son of Virginia Jean, a teacher, and James Grohl, a news writer. Soon after his parents got divorced when Dave was 7 years old, he moved with his mother to Springfield, Virginia. At the age of 12, Dave started his music journey playing guitar and taking lessons. He later grew tired of them and started to learn empirically. Dave's life completely changed when his cousin Tracy took him to a punk rock show in Evanston, Illinois. His mother switched him around high school several times due to his continuous marijuana abuse problems. While in high school, Dave joined a band called Freak Baby, and that was when he taught himself how to play drums. At the age of 17, he auditioned to be part of the local DC band Scream, and in order to be accepted by the band, he had to lie and he said he was 20 years old. He got accepted in the band, he dropped out of high school, being in his junior year, and he started to tour the world. He claims he did it because he was 17 and he was way too anxious to see the world. A few months later, the band he was touring with separated. He called Boss Osborne for advice, and he told him that Nirvana was looking for a drummer. He connected him with Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic, and got him an audition in Seattle with the band. Along with Nirvana, he was on the road to success without being aware of it. After Nirvana's debut album, Bleach, the band received many offers from big-name labels, and it was only a matter of time until Nevermind was recorded, released, and became a huge success and put him and Nirvana on the worldwide charts. He never imagined that Nevermind, produced by the great Butch Vig, was going to be a success of those dimensions. In the next years, he wanted to start writing his own music, but he didn't want to interrupt Kurt's songwriting process, so he recorded his songs in a cassette under the name of Late. Later in time, his contributions for Nirvana's songwriting process increased when Kurt heard him playing his own compositions and asked him to collaborate and be part of the process along with Chris Novoselic. Following Kurt's death, he didn't know what to do with his life, given the fact that Nirvana was everything to him. So in October of 1994, he scheduled studio time at Bravo Lang Studios and recorded a 15-track demo where he performed all of the instruments himself. He later found Pat Smear and two ex-members from the band Sunny Day Real Estate, Nate Mendel and William Goldsmith. Instead of re-recording the album he previously tracked himself, he sent it for a professional mix, and it was released in 1995 as Foo Fighters' debut album. Their second album, The Color and the Shape, catapulted the Foo Fighters as a staple of rock radio. The album had several hits such as Everlong, My Hero, and Monkey Wrench. He accepted an invitation to join Queens of the Stone Age and helped them to record their 2002 album Songs for the Deaf. After helping the band out, he gathered the Foo Fighters again and recorded what was their fourth studio album, One by One, which Dave confessed later not liking their record. Later on, they recorded their fifth studio album in 2005 and their sixth studio album in 2007. Both albums had big hits such as The Pretender, Long Road to Ruin, and Let It Die. The Foo Fighters' seventh studio album, Wasting Light, was released in 2011. It was a very special moment for Dave, since Butch Vig, the same producer for Nirvana's Nevermind, was in charge of the album's production. Dave has been married twice. He is currently married to Jordan Blum and he is father of 3 daughters. He has been part of many social causes, such as the BBC anti-drug campaign for the youth, and he is also an advocate for LGBT rights. One of the things I admire the most from him, aside from being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, is that he still doesn't know how to read sheet music and writes only music by ear. Not mentioning that he's the one-man band. He can play so many instruments at perfection, that's just incredible in my opinion. He had to overcome his drug abuse issues and traumas of coming from a divorced family at a very young age. Dave is one of the most influential contemporary rock musicians alive. He's definitely a living music legend.